Hey guys, so here's my re-review of Interactive Buddy. So basically as it starts, you just have a little buddy who starts out gray, and you only have a few things that you can do with him. You can tickle him, you can pick him up, you can punch him, and you also have grenades and baseballs. As you keep playing with him, you'll earn money, so there's two things you can do. You can either make him happy, which is not very fun, or you can beat the crap out of him, which is the funnest way to do things. And with everything you do, you make money, and this money can be spent on skins for your buddy to make him look different, new weapons or objects, which mean new things to do with your buddy, and also new modes, just to spice up the experience. Like you can unlock blood and gore and then turn that on. And now you see the item store is pretty easy to navigate, and to get to whatever you want, it's also very easy to navigate. You just have this little top bar that sorts out all your things into categories, and then at the bottom you have the option to buy more. And when you decide to buy more, it just gives you this little window with all of them, with all the ones, and you just select one and hit buy. So it's a very easy to navigate system. The background's kind of boring though. I wish they'd done more than just make it gray. It'd be cool if you could unlock some backgrounds, or you just had some different ones to begin with. Now for a little bit about the graphics. The graphics in this game, I've seen better. The animations aren't super bad. But just the overall quality of like the skins just don't look great. And I know they ripped it off of photos and things, but still, it could have been better. When you turn on anti-aliasing, then it's not so bad, but still. And now here we have the blood and gore setting on. Depending on what you do, blood and gore can absolutely fill the screen. Just because there's so many different ways to experiment with your buddy. There's so many different things. Some of the ones that you'll think of by yourself is just like to place a whole bunch of mines around and just drop one on him and set off a big chain reaction. Other ones are a little bit more elaborate. Some of them involve using the game's scripting engine, which you gain access to if you pay $400 worth of the in-game currency. In terms of sound, it's just really the sound effects for the guns and things and the items, and none of them sound too bad. They all sound fine. And then the only dialogue in the game is the guys will talk with speech bubbles. Depending on what skin you have, they'll say different things. And then there's also a couple of the skins will actually say stuff out loud. Napoleon says things, and it's just and they're just like recordings from the movie, and they sound decent. And as I said before, this is one of those instances where blood and gore fills up the entire screen. And this is where the game gets really, really annoying, because when you decide to turn on blood and gore, or you decide to fill the screen with explosions, it slows down a whole lot. A little bit later into this review, I'll be showing you just how much the frame rate goes down, because I'll turn the frames per second counter on. The game starts off at about 40 frames per second, which isn't anything super impressive, but it works. And it can go down to 2 frames per second just by jamming on the missile button. And speaking of missiles, missiles are the key to unlocking everything in the game. Just save up money for missiles, get missiles, because you get about $10 for every single hit that you land on your buddy. Just making this game too easy. But only really too easy just to unlock everything. Even afterwards, you'll still have some fun, just testing out new ways to do stuff to your buddy. And when you're just trying to experiment around, it can get pretty fun. But even so, it still won't last you super long, because there just isn't that much. There are a lot of weapons and things, but the thing is, a lot of them are the same. Grenades do the same thing as missiles. Molotov cocktails do the same thing as the fireballs. And besides that, there's baseballs and things. So then there's just 3 different kinds of hoses. So some of the items are a lot different than other ones, but a lot of other ones just seem like rip-offs. Anyway, the game controls very, very easily. You simply use the mouse and left click. To delete an object that you have, you just wave your mouse over it, which sometimes it actually doesn't work, which gets annoying. But you see, if you turn on scripting engine access, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. You can put lightning out there, and you can do this, which is very fun, where it explodes on the walls. Just drag them right beside it, and just let the money pile in. So there's a lot of different ways that you can see yourself rewarded with money in this game. But by the end of it, all you've really seen is your buddy just flying around from explosions, and it just gets kind of boring. That's pretty much all there is about this game. If you want to play it, the link will be in the description. And for now, I will just show you what the whole frame rate skipping looks like, just so you can see how annoying it can get. So if you start out with just a couple missiles, it's not too bad. Just one every 1.5 seconds or something. But once you jam on that button, just look at that number in the corner. It's already at 3. It's already just at 3. Goes down to 2. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, this game is not bad, and for the first little while, you'll enjoy yourself a whole lot, just getting to blow up your buddy and seeing how much havoc you can cause. So it won't be bad. So I definitely recommend giving it a try, but just giving it a try.